Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, February 5th, 2026. I'm Jacob Brown, and it's good to see you guys. All right, I'm on my way to work. So I can't get enough of watching the GBRS group with DJ Shipley, Cole, and all the guys out there. Because, man, they always come up with a saying that really just kicks the day off, right? So burn the ships. The whole premise behind burning the ships is that if the ships are burnt, you don't have a way of getting back to where you came from. You've got to continue with the mission. You got to continue with the mission set. And I think that a lot of people think that watching these videos with ex-Navy SEALs and stuff, or retired Navy SEALs, excuse me, they think that I want to be this. I don't want to be a Navy SEAL. I don't want to be a Special Forces guy. I don't even think I could ever do it, okay? What I'm saying is that these guys are bringing you the brass tacks information. All right, DJ Shipley is like jacked to hell, right? He's like massive. But you don't have to, he's basically showing you don't have to be massive to have a strong will, right? You don't have to be strong you don't have to be like bigger than life and like massive arms, crap like that, to be able to carry out your everyday life in a responsible, respectable manner and build a legacy, right? That's the whole point, is that look at Mike Vining. Look at him. He was not a jacked, like, superhuman dude, right? Bigger than life, Arnold Schwarzenegger from Commando looking guy, right? Rambo, Sylvester Stallone looking guy, right? He was a normal looking guy. And 90% of what they do, I don't believe was killing people. All right, so everybody thinks that, yeah, they're hand-to-hand combat, amazing, and all this and all that. And they think that their job was to just do that. They literally went through training that would break them down mentally. If you watch all the videos, you realize it wasn't the best athlete. It wasn't the smartest scholar. It was the people that had the will to succeed in life and succeed in the mission was the most important thing, and the only goal was the mission. And I don't want it to seem like I'm stealing their ideas, because I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with them. I believe that what they're putting out there is amazing. For the average person, it's amazing, dude. Like, I'm watching this stuff and I go, this is all you need to know to succeed in life, right? All of these points, it's not about being a Special Forces guy. It's not about being a Green Beret, Navy SEAL, Delta Force guy. It's about being and having the will to succeed in life and build a legacy for yourself as well as your family, right? And I feel like they don't get the reach that they deserve, because people believe that they're just there for like those gun bros who want to be like, you know, these Navy SEALs and like military guys conveying themselves out there. No, that's not what they're there for. They're literally giving you life lesson after life lesson after life lesson. And I know I sound like a fanboy right now, but I'm not. I'm explaining to you that I believe in their message. I do. I believe in the message. And the whole burn the ships thing. If you burn the ships, right, and that was your only way in, you've got to succeed your mission, right? There's no way out, especially back then when there was no Navy, there was no military coming to save you, right? It was just you and your men. Burn the ships. That means, like, on today, right? You give it everything you have. You may not succeed, but gosh damn it, you gave every last bit of your fucking energy to succeed. Does that make sense? You gave every last ounce of your being to complete the mission. Okay? You're not leaving anything to question or left on the table. You're not. You're doing everything you can to complete the mission that was brought forward. That's it. That's it. you're not questioning what you're doing. You're not saying, okay, well, maybe this isn't the right idea. You know what? Hesitation gets goals killed, right? Hesitation makes you get killed. It ends you. I love the saying from Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday when he says, a half second too early or a half second too late is the end, right? It's it. You're dead. It's a game of inches. Life is a game of inches. And you got to be willing to give your life for those few inches, right? If you want your family to succeed, you want your family to have a legacy behind it. And I know everybody in the social media era wants to have a legacy built behind their family. They think that they all can be YouTubers. They all can be the next Mr. Beast, or all be the next big guy, right? They all believe that in the beginning. You make a few videos here and there. You maybe get a few views, maybe a few hundred views, and you lose interest, right? Or let's say you start a good job, right? You get a good job, right? And you make a few $1,000 at the job, maybe $60,000, $70,000 a year, buy a house, and you become stagnant. Why did you become stagnant? Because you had no goals after that. You reached what you believed was the pinnacle. But let me ask you this: when you were graduating college and you finished that 4-year degree, or let's say you finished your licensing to become a plumber, right? Was your goal just to get a 60, 70, maybe even 100K a year job, and that was it? Maybe a small house and go from there? Or were your dreams much bigger? When you were a kid, were your dreams much bigger? Did you have big dreams? Did you have ideas that you were going to take on the world, right? And your family, after you're dead and gone, has a legacy to live behind. For years, I thought my name was so generic, I couldn't live behind any legacy, right? I couldn't live behind any... Jacob Brown. One of the most common first and last names in the United States, right? I'm just a normal guy. I want to build a legacy for my family. I want to make sure that Abel has a strong foundation to go from. I want to make sure my wife, if I leave this world tomorrow, that she is able to carry on her everyday life the way that she is doing it now, right? I don't want her to ever have to worry about a bill another day in her flipping life, okay? I don't want her to have to worry about taking care of Abel and not having the money to make sure he's taken to the doctor every year. And that involves working harder and harder and harder every day of your life. It's not about being the best. It's not about being the smartest. It's not about being the strongest. It's about having the will to push forward even when the night is coming through and the storm is so strong that you just want to die. You want to give up. You got the whole entire fleet headed towards you at one time. What I say is, just as they all said in the GBRS group, burn the goddamn ships. Burn them. Because on this hill, you will die. But in the wake of all of that, you will have left a legacy. Thanks for watching today, guys, and have a great day out there.